Hi there, welcome to Storytime with Miss Andrea, reading on behalf of the Clearview Library District. As always, before we read stories, we have to get our wiggles out. Can you stand up for me, please? I wiggle my fingers. I wiggle my toes. I wiggle my ears. And I wiggle my nose. I wiggle my shoulders. And I wiggle my chin. I stretch my arms wide and I pull them back in. I wiggle my elbows. I wiggle my knees. I hop like a bunny. And I smile and say, cheese. Now I have no more wiggles left in me, and I'll sit on the floor as still as can be. All right. We have a book today that's called Grandma's Purse, and it's by Vanessa Brantley Newton. Today, my grandma Mimi is coming to visit. When Mimi comes over, she always has new treasures to share. And no matter what it is, it comes from inside her purse. I can't look away from it. It must be full of some magical things. All of the things that make my grandma Mimi. How does she feel? Excited or happy? Yeah. Will you show me what's inside? Yes, she will. I keep all kinds of things in my purse. You never know what you want to have with you. I use my mirror to see myself before you see me. I use it to put on my lipstick so my lips are ready to give you a big kiss. And you have your smell good. Mimi laughs. Yes, I use my smell good so you know I was here even after I go home. What do you think the smell good is? Perfume. I keep extra earrings in my purse in case I want to feel extra fancy. This coin purse holds my coins, of course, but it also holds memories. Your grandfather brought it back from Japan for me. So when I do something small, like put away change, I do something big and think of him too. Candy! You never know when you'll need a little treat. Mimi always passes me a piece of candy to suck on in church, right when I start having a hard time paying attention to the pastor. Your phone looks like a toy. It has my friends' phone numbers on it. What else would I need it for? My glasses help me see your pretty face, and this scarf helps keep me warm, or give me a cushion if I want to rest my head, or it can make me feel fancy if my earrings don't do it on their own. So this is how Mimi gets to be Mimi. With everything in her purse, I can be Mimi too. What did she do? She dressed up with all the things in Mimi's purse, so now she looks just like Mimi, right? Toward the bottom of the bag, I find a sleeve of pictures. At first, I only recognize one, me. But Mimi shows me who's in the others. There's Mimi a long time ago when she married Papa, and another of my mom when she was my age. She looks like me, only without all of Mimi's accessories. There's one more thing at the very bottom. I couldn't see it until we took out all of Mimi's treasures, one by one. It's big, and it has my name on it. It's a purse of my very own, and I know what will go in first. What did she put inside of her purse? Right, a picture of her and Mimi, exactly. All right, the end. So she played dress up with Mimi's clothes. We're gonna play a dress up game. Can you stand up for me, please? I went to bed, but I couldn't sleep because somebody put basketball shoes on my feet. Can we pretend to play basketball? Can we dribble the ball? And maybe we'll run with it and dribble and shoot. Oh, I missed. I'm really not very good at sports. How about you? Did you make it? Nice. I went to bed, but I couldn't sleep because somebody put ballet shoes on my feet. Can we dance on our toes? We'll spring through the air and we'll twirl. Nice. I went to bed, but I couldn't sleep because somebody put hiking shoes on my feet. Let's go for a walk in the woods. What kind of things do you see in the woods? I see trees. Oh, there's birds. Nice. I went to bed, but I couldn't sleep because somebody put moon boots on my feet. Can we float like we're in space? Nice job. All right. So that book was about a grandma. Let's do a song about our grandmas and our families. And after we played all that dress up, they might be a little bit tired. So let's help them go to bed. Excuse me. Counting sheep, helps my mama go to sleep. 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep, 4. Then my mama starts to snore. How about Dad? Counting sheep, helps my daddy go to sleep. 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep, 4. Then my daddy starts to snore. How about Grandma? Counting sheep, helps my grandma go to sleep. 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep, 4. Then my grandma starts to snore. How about Grandpa? Counting sheep, helps my grandpa go to sleep. 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep, 4. Then my grandpa starts to snore. Well done. Let's get our clapping hands out and say goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as high as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as low as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as fast as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as slow as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as quiet as we can. Goodbye. For those who might want it. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as loud as we can. Goodbye! Thank you so much for coming to Storytime today. I miss you all. I hope to see you soon.